why do we feel envy? You know, that nagging feeling when someone else gets something you wish you had? Ever seen a friend succeed, and suddenly you're hit with this twinge of, I want it too? It's relatable, right? We've all been there, feeling a bit sidelined. But we're gonna dive into what envy really is and why it happens. Therefore, let's get started. This could shift your perspective on those emotions. So, what exactly is envy? In simple terms, envy is that uncomfortable feeling when you see someone else's success or stuff and you want it for yourself. It's like a pang in your chest because they have something you don't, but that makes you feel a bit down on yourself. Therefore, let's clarify, envy isn't the same as jealousy, even though people mix them up all the time. Jealousy is more about fear, like, you're worried someone might take away what you already have. Think of it in relationships. If your partner is chatting with someone else, jealousy kicks in because you don't want to lose your partner. But envy, on the other hand, is just about wanting what the other person has. It's usually between two people, you and someone else. Then there is resentment, something deeper. It's like envy that's built up over time into this quiet resentment or bitterness, born from a sense of powerlessness or the feeling that the world is unfair. Maybe you've felt it, that slow-burning dislike towards someone who's doing better, for someone who looks more attractive, for someone who's born rich and has everything. Life feels unfair because while you put in all the effort yet still achieve nothing, they, with all their privilege and minimum effort, somehow manage to get everything. But the thing is, envy often appears because of our own dissatisfaction with ourselves. It's that voice saying we're not enough, a feeling that comes from not fully accepting who we are, including our flaws. Maybe there are parts of yourself you're still trying to hide from others, but when we haven't embraced our true selves, our strengths, our quirks, even the parts we don't like, we become more vulnerable to envy. It's like envy is a shadow born from our insecurities, mocking all of our flaws and weaknesses we try to ignore. Now let's break envy into its two main types, because not all envy is bad. There's benign envy and malicious envy. Benign envy is the good kind. It's when you see someone's success and it lights a fire in you to improve. Like, wow, their body looks amazing, should start working out too. It motivates you without tearing anyone down. But on the flip side, malicious envy is the toxic one. That's when envy turns into wishing the other person would lose what they have, just so you can feel better. It's resentful, corrosive, and over time, it can make you bitter. As psychologist Richard Smith explains in his research on envy, benign envy leads to a desire to pull yourself up, while malicious envy pulls others down. Recognizing which one you're feeling is key to managing it, because understanding this difference can completely change how envy shapes your daily life. The effect of unmanaged envy, especially the malicious kind, is that it can really mess with your head. It leads to stress, low mood, and even toxic relationships because you're too focused on what others have. Over time, it can make you pull away from people or act out in subtle ways that hurt your own happiness. But here's the twist: even though envy is one of the 7 deadly sins, long associated with resentment, it's still something we can learn to use for our own good. Instead of letting it drag you down, you can flip envy into something positive. So how do we deal with it? The real solution comes from within. There are no quick fixes, no shortcuts, and definitely no need to compare yourself to others. It starts with accepting your whole self, flaws and all. Think about it. If envy points to a gap, like a skill you wish you had, acknowledge your current limits without tearing yourself down. Maybe you're not great at public speaking yet, and that's okay. Accepting that frees you from the endless cycle of comparison and self-doubt. One way to start is by reflecting. Sit down and ask yourself what that envy is really telling you. Is it pointing to a dream you've put on hold? Use it as a fuel to take small steps toward your goals. Another way is to build self-compassion. Treat yourself the way you'd treat a friend who's struggling. As therapist and author Tara Brach writes in Radical Acceptance, The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change. When you start embracing your unique path, including the parts you might not like, envy begins to lose its power and transforms into motivation. That's where benign envy shines as the good kind. It pushes you to grow without the bitterness. Instead of resenting someone's success, let it inspire you to level up in your own way. Over time, this builds confidence and quiets those spikes of envy. To wrap this up, envy is part of being human. It's a reminder that we're all reaching for something. But by understanding it, accepting ourselves fully, and choosing the benign path, we can turn it from a burden into a source of growth. So why do we feel envy? Maybe it's because it reflects our own dissatisfaction, a quiet reminder of what we haven't yet accepted or achieved within ourselves. So next time envy hits, pause and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me about me?